everybody. Thank you so much for watching Where with Sim again. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the severe weather threat for today and even the enhanced risk that continues till 7 a.m. Central Time. So we'll talk about this, but we even got quite a bit of alerts to also talk about too as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see another tornado watch get issued today for portions of Alabama, but we'll still have to watch this closely. But like I said, we still got this enhanced risk lingering into a little bit of these morning hours. This lingers until 7 a.m. Central Time this morning. We still got that tornado threat continuing. I did look at the map and we didn't have any tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. We did have a warning down here in the ocean, but that's really it though, so nothing really active on land. The wind threat though still continues. Same goes for the hail threat, but very small though. So we'll keep watching for like more warnings and stuff this morning. But for day one is what we're gonna mostly be paying attention to, because if you look, they extend all the way up into Virginia Beach, and we actually do have that marginal risk, or that site risk down here towards the Panhandle, Florida. Even includes Mobile, getting into Columbus, and even a few other areas, even Montgomery, Alabama, too, as well. So we'll have to watch this very closely. But if we look at the threat, we do have a decent tornado threat. Not as big as the one yesterday, but it's still a pretty good threat for tornadoes today. So we'll still have to watch closely. Wind threat, good portion of the marginal and site risk with the wind threat, and then hail threat, no hail threat at all. So we'll have to watch for a few tornadoes, but make sure to be on high alert again if you live down in the south. But if we look at the excessive rainfall outlook, we still got that marginal risk continuing. I thought this was going to upgrade to a site risk, especially because we had very, very heavy rain down here, maybe even extreme heavy rain down here, because it was just hitting the card so hard. It was noisy, loud. So, I mean, I thought this was gonna upgrade to a site risk, but I mean, I guess it didn't. But we probably still saw a few flash flood warnings in effect. But for day one, which is today, we got that pretty big marginal risk continue. We got that pretty big marginal risk came from Philadelphia all the way down here towards the Panhandle, Florida. So a pretty big area to see some rainfall. Not really a huge amount of rainfall as expected, maybe about an inch in some areas, but I don't know if we're talking like 2.5 inches. I'm expecting only 2 inches at the most. So make sure to at least keep watching, keep your eyes on this, especially if you live down here near the site risk. But if we look at the Cloud Predictor Center outlooks, it's a 10-day outlook. Pretty good portion of the United States still continuing below average. A little bit of the northern United States and even the west coast seeing near normal to slightly above average. And same goes for Florida. Alaska seeing pretty well above average temperatures. And then we got this kind of like a typical El Nino. Besides we wouldn't have the central United States included, and this wouldn't head super far down the west coast. So if this part would have gone farther north, it would have been like a typical El Nino type setup. But I mean, we are seeing drier than normal precipitation for quite a bit of the United States, above for the southern United States, and maybe maybe this area could see its own above average precipitation just because it's so small. 8 to 14 day outlook, slightly above to a little bit above average for quite a bit of the northern United States, getting down through the west coast. And then we got these below average temperatures on the east coast heading down into the Ohio Valley, down into the south and southeast, and all the way up here in the Colorado and New Mexico. And then we got that slightly above for extreme southern Florida. So we'll have to watch that closely, but above or below average precipitation up here for the northern United States, while we're seeing above average precipitation for the southern United States. So make sure to be on high alert. Temperature outlook, we actually do have a slight chance for the below average for below average temperatures across southern Texas. This starts on November 30. Precipitation, this starts on November 28th, and this does include pretty good portion of Florida and even the Carolinas and even Georgia. Snowfall outlook, no snowfall outlook, but for the wind outlook there is a chance for some wind. So I mean, we'll have to watch this very closely, but we're expected to see more in the way of probably below average precipitation. So I mean, at least everyone gets a break from at least some severe weather, and even going live to help keep people safe. So at least lots of people kind of do get a break from that, but we'll still have to watch very closely. But that big thing of rain did finally head out of the Ohio Valley. I'm not sure if we've seen heavy rain tonight in Indiana, but we'll still have to watch closely. And we still got those storms lingering in Alabama today that may continue to produce a brief tornado. And then we got those storms across the Carolinas that also may produce a tornado. And that if we continue to take this far, we may be talking just a few more rounds of showers and snowfall for the Ohio Valley. So yeah, there's even another round right there too as well. So I mean, it's not like super concerning. I'm really sorry about that, but it's not like super concerning for Ohio Valley, especially because the Climate Prediction Center did say we were gonna see below average precipitation, but that's only gonna be continuing. For so long. So I mean, that will probably continue for just the next few days. Then we start to see a little round of showers and storms, and then we start to see another showers and storms, and then even another one develop. So I mean, we'll start to see above average precipitation again for quite a bit of these areas as we get into December. We'll have to watch for significant snowfall farther down south, like towards Tennessee, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Will have to watch for some significant snowfall farther down south, so that's what we're going to be keeping our eye on as we get into December. And also make sure you are being on high alert when you're traveling, because I mean, some areas could get snowfall, like New England. It's also expected to be the busiest travel week ever. So if you are traveling, use extreme caution, and if you are flying, be prepared to be patient, especially with how many passengers there will be. So yeah, make sure you be on super high alert whenever flying or driving. But this only goes till November 25th, and from now to November 25th, we actually do have quite a bit of snowfall for Wyoming, Montana, even a few other areas too, like central Kansas, seeing a good 8 inches of snow. 8 inches of snowfall, so I mean it's pretty good. New England seeing pretty good amounts. I mean up to about a foot in some areas is what we're gonna have to watch for in that area, but still have to watch for some pretty good snowfall across the Rocky Mountains. But I think I meant to do precipitation on this. So yeah, there we go. Precipitation though. If we look at this all the way till November 25th, we'll start to see a few more storms that could bring like anywhere from a tenth to up to an inch of rain across the east coast, getting down into the eastern Ohio Valley, and even down here towards the south area. A few good pockets of an inch of rain across some of Wyoming, but we'll still have to watch closely. But I mean, not really looking as active as it was yesterday, so thankfully everyone does get a break, like I said. But if we look at the alerts, we got those winter storm watches in effect for a pretty good portion of Wyoming and in the portions of Montana. We got some isolated high wind warning in effect for places like California. We even got some for the Appalachian Mountains in Tennessee. We even got wind warning up here. So I'm just gonna say they're more isolated because they aren't like close to any other high wind warnings. But if you look, we even got a high wind warning right here. So high wind warnings do seem to be more isolated, but wind advisories seem to be more scattered. Okay, so yeah, make sure to be on high alert when you're driving in these like hot wind advisories and even these high wind warnings. So I mean, it's something to really be aware of. But like I said, high wind warnings more isolated. Um, Wind advisories more scattered. So yeah, we'll have to keep our eye on this. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys did have a great day. Hope your guys' travel and Thanksgiving does turn out well. You can let me know in the comments what your plans are. You can also let me know in the comments if you had a good Thanksgiving, and that will be after Thanksgiving is when you can leave that. But before Thanksgiving, you can let me know your travel plan, and you can even let me know on how you want your Thanksgiving to be, and I will reply to it. Thank you guys very much for watching and subscribing to my channel, and I will do one probably this weekend because I'm not gonna be because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are the days that I get off.